Hi, it's Hazy. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing this little cute. Now I've decided to be different, okay, because somebody said my journal was different, and it may be the best journal she's seen because it's different, okay, which I thought was very kind. She only said it privately to me. It's not a public thing, it was a private thing. So it's not a public thing, but I have got the message. Okay, so I thought that was very, very interesting. Okay, so I thought we'd do something different. So what we're doing is we're not going to get some digital paper, print any out or anything like that. We're just using what we've got, all the things we've made, all the little circly things and butterfly things and things we've made I made on video previously, things like that, ideas I've used. So just putting it all together in this little cute, very cute journal. There's a few different ideas that you might not have thought of. So let's see. Okay, you might not think of these ideas normally. So there's a couple of little ideas you might not think of. That one in particular I'm thinking. Using that as the cover. I did that on video. Yes, this is why it's not a short video, because I'm doing things basically and working it out on video. Okay, so please give me a thumbs up if you'd like to join me today, if you want to be different. Okay, if you want a few different ideas, new ideas, I don't know, but different ideas to the norm. And also, but you don't have to do it in this bright colour at all. I've got another one here that I've not finished. But that's a very similar idea. The only thing I didn't like was the flower being smack bang in the middle. Excuse me, I did not like that at all. Okay. So if you'd like to join me today, please give me a thumbs up. Thank you so much. And anybody who's subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. That's amazing of you to do that for me, as it helps my channel to grow. But if you haven't done that, please do that. There could be the 40% who come to my channel who haven't done that. Thank you so much. But please subscribe, that would be amazing, so that helps my channel to grow a little bit more. That'd be absolutely amazing. So if you want to be different, you want to see different things, be different, let's see. Okay then, and goodbye, and goodbye. So let's go and I'll show you what we're doing today. Evening time, not often do a video in the evening, but I fancy one. I've been thinking about that journal that I sent off recently. And they said, I've done a video on it, and they said it was probably the best they've ever seen, sort of thing. She didn't quite say that. She sort of maybe the best she's ever seen. So that was amazing to me. And then she says, because it's different. Here's what I've got ready. Okay, not what I've got ready. No, that is completely opposite. What I haven't got ready. Okay, so I'm going to make a little index card journal. Okay, and it might round the corners. I don't know yet. We'll have to see. And these are what I've made index cards. Some of them are already index cards. So how many shall I have? One. Let's get where's the pink one? There's a pink one in this pile somewhere. Yeah. So it's basically 2 index cards and 2 cards I've cut from paper I've done myself. Okay, into index cards. So we've got to do is do this. Fold them in half. These are 4x6 ones. So let's have a look, see if I can just get them down and get my bone folder, which is my favourite one's this one because it's very good. And I'm going to make and sew them all, staple them for speed. I'm going to staple, of course, to do the speedy thing. Yes, we can still do that. That's not included in our challenge. You can do it like this. Okay, so this is like a challenge. I've got to use what I've got, or just my scraps, okay? And I've got some absolutely taken by that paper I've got there. Tell you what, the other day I was looking through, I was sorting out all my stuff, and I got absolutely loads of extra scraps, and I came across these. So they could be, it could be book page got really wet and then stuff daubed on it. It's actually a brush stroke, but it could be watercolours or something, or other paints, or inks or something splashed all over it. It could be that. And I've got a spare piece of plain there, and I might have an idea for that yet. We'll have to see. Okay, I did the cover of this one in that, and I think it looked absolutely gorgeous. So I might do that again, but first of all, before I do that, I'm going to get a knife and I'm going to cut off those, you know, those annoying bits there. Okay. Now, so you can do, you don't have to do this with bright colours, you can do this with what on earth you like. I mean, you can surely do a vintagey one like this as well, but I love bright. I like doing bright. I mean, I can do a vintagey one, I suppose, but in this instance I'm not going to. So what I did was stuck the paper on and then just cut round it. So I'm not doing the back as well, I'm just doing the front. Oh, it might the glue, I don't know if you can see that, but the glue actually looks yellow. And guess what I'm gluing on my mat? Right. I've got another thing, I've got another project I'd like to do, but I can't find the prototype, but this actually could go in it. Oh, look, what am I doing? We have to move it up here, look. Let's see if I can get it on, because look, I've used bits of this for various things. I think that's fairly straight. I can't tell because I've got my glasses on. There we go. Yeah, that's fairly straight, isn't it? I'm going to try something. Okay, I've got a sponge thing, because I noticed that, I don't know if you do that, when you've got and you try, and even with the sharpest, smallest scissors, you still can't cut off the excess. And you know, like when you're doing a napkin, you can get rid of that extra there. It works, you know, it works. Yeah, I've done it with my journal. What did I do it with? The I made a writing board for the journal that I sent off, and I used it, and just for those edges, because sometimes they can look a bit rough, can't they? Right, so that's that, and that is the cover. And look, it sometimes gets stuck. I know, it's a nuisance, but that's the cover, and that is quite a you know what I mean, like a professional look now. Professional looks, yeah. There we go. So that's good. Right, so what I did was, I got some, I don't know if you with me recently, where I did all the things like that, the leaves. Now you can use scraps for that, yes. So we've got some leaves, but they're very big. So what I'm going to do is see if I can find some smaller ones. No, I'm not going to see if I can find some smaller ones. I'll show you in a minute. Right, so I found some paper, and I'm only going to use about 3 leaves. So this is like some green. I've got 3 lots of green paper, and I want the make 3 sort of leaves. I don't know, let's put them all together and make them about the same size. That's cheap. Let's put them on top. And I've got that paper that I did myself. I was trying to copy another paper that I absolutely adored, and it looks nothing like it. So anyway, let's do that. Let's tell you what we'll do. We'll cut off a piece like this. Okay, and I might even add to the other leaves if that's going to be too big. Yeah, so let's get these. Yeah, it's worth doing that, isn't it, than messing about trying to cut a big bit. Yeah, good idea. Right, so this wants to be about here. Okay. Right, so that one's a small one, that one's a large one. I might even use this one instead of that one because that one's bigger. I'm slightly bigger one than that. That one, that one, that one. Yeah, you don't even have to use green, do you? But it's got green on it, so I thought, yep, I will use green. Right. There we go. So I'm going to now ink them up. Ink the edges of these. So I can stick them on, so it doesn't matter what order, just stick them on, yeah. There we go. So that would make a really nice edger to this little book, won't it? I'm going to use this art glitter glue. Yes, it's the bad bottle. It's the very naughty bad bottle. No, the very old bottle, but it's still working. Yes, even though it's rocking about on the. If you saw that, it was rocking. Yay. Oh yeah, lady. I thought, why did she do that? Right, there's a lady earlier I was watching, and she says it doesn't matter if you get glue on there because it dries clear. Well, I don't I don't agree. I think you ought to wipe the glue off even if it does dry clear, because it still shines up. Yeah, so I didn't agree with her. I mean, she's fair. I don't think she's definitely not new to crafting, but she's definitely fairly new to YouTube. She's got more subscribers than me, so. Right, I think it might be the name of her channel actually, because yeah, but that limits you what she's done. Right, okay. Right, so I've done that. Okay, so I've got a gap now. So what do I do? Okay, so let's get, where's that stuff? What I'm going to do is cut. Just what I'm going to do is do this, right? So you hold your paper there and go round. You can make another leaf, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go round like that. Here you go. This is why, I don't know why I'd work differently to everybody else or something, I don't know. Another thing about my thing, I didn't use any, and I did, I used loads of digitals. So that's weird, isn't it? I don't know what I think it's because I did a lot of it myself, you know, like I'm doing now. I did a lot of the stuff myself, and I think that might be why she likes it. Because a lot of people do use, you know, kits and things. Nothing wrong with using kits. I've used kits. So there's nothing wrong with that. But I think even if I'd used kits, I would have made my own stuff. Right, is that right? Okay, so I'm going to put these in my leaf box now. Where's my leaf box? It's there. So now I've got some smaller ones because I didn't have any smaller ones. Okay. Leaf box. See all those leaves in there? Yeah. So I can now anytime use them for edges, page edges, things like that. Yeah, I've got video on that somewhere. Right, flowers. I've got loads of flowers in there. I would like to use one of those like I did on that, but I don't want to put it, do you know what, look, I don't like that. It's directly in the middle. No, I can't cope with that. I don't know why, I just don't like it directly in the middle. It's got to be, so I'm going to find one of those. I showed you how to make those in a video. There's that one. That one's nice, isn't it? See, that's sort of like grungy and vintagey and whatever. But it looks different, doesn't it? Grungy, not, I don't think vintage, I think grungy. And so I'm going to do, let's see what I can find. That's a cut out of a die cut, or a, yeah, I think it's a die cut rather than a punch. And then I got one of those, which is a basically a circle punch flower using a punch. I haven't got these ready. They were made from scraps. Okay, I don't know about that one yet. So I do know what, I don't know why, but I just don't want it. Well, I certainly don't want it there. I don't know. I don't want it there. I don't know if I'm using that because that's not finished. Let's get a different one. Love this one. I don't use it, but I love that one. Look at that. That's made from envelopes. Edges. I've only got the idea. Somebody did that. I don't know who did it, and I thought, well, that's a good idea. I don't know if it was the same project, but very similar. Oh, we made those. I was going to use the thing. Right, okay. Anyway, I keep going on, so I'm not going to go on anymore. Right. No going on. Shush. Okay, so yeah. Right, these are what I've made. So I like that tiny one, but it might be a bit too yellow. I don't know. So that's not make it in the middle. Oh, I got two of those. That'd be good actually. Or where's my thing? Wait a minute. Okay, so you could do one of these. This is my list, and I haven't printed it. I don't think I've printed it. Anyway, I might have. But it's just a list of words. And I might make. I love that one. I did that one the other day. I think on the video. Absolutely gorgeous. I was thinking about learn, because at the moment I'm learning that being different is a good thing. Okay. Some other ways to put it somewhere, unless I put it that way. Some tea dye paper, because I think that might be a little bit easier. You know how to do it. I've done this before on video, so I might do it. So do it like this, okay? Just draw. I'm not measuring, but I need to make. That's just fallen on the floor. I need to make it a lot shorter than that. Wait a minute, about here. Let's see if I can get 5 letters. I'm going to try and get it. 1, 2, 3. No, that's too much. We're doing it a bit further up there. Okay-ish. That's too much. Yeah. So I'm just doing sort of lines. It doesn't matter if it's the wrong thing. So I'm doing an L, E, A, O, N. And I'm making sure, I mean, I can do them in actual box. Is that right? Yeah, learn. So you can do them in boxes like this. Okay, so boxes like that. So like this. That's what I was going to show you, but of course I've gone off on a tangent, haven't I? Yeah, it's going to be something like that. So you can do that. You can do that as well. But I'm doing it like this, as you can see. Right. Okay. So I'm just going around that. If you can do it like this, drawing little boxes in mid-air sort of thing. Yeah, why not? Yeah. Okay, looking for an eraser. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly do a quick doodle. Okay. Yeah, I was just thinking the best thing you can ever learn, the best thing that you could ever learn from people who've been doing crafts for many, many years. Say you've been doing, I mean, I've been doing them all my life basically. Say you've been doing crafts for many, many years. What's the best thing you can know about that? And most of them will say this, if they're honest, and they are worth something, you know what I mean, not worth something, worth bothering with, that you never ever stop learning. So do remember that when you think somebody is a great crafter, don't forget you never ever stop learning, and most of them who will be able to tell you that. This is all because I didn't want to put that in the middle. Right, so I'm just going to glue those down then. Do you mind if that's up there? What do you want to do? Or shall we use the other one that I was going to use? Or shall I turn those around and move it all down a bit? Yeah, I'll see if I can. Yeah, I don't know. Looks a bit like I'm flying this way. I'm flying. I don't know. I don't know if I like that. Should we have them the same way? Just to think of it. Yeah, I think that looks a bit wrong as well. I want them different, sort of not obvious angles. I don't know. Right. Oh, that is going there definitely. Should I put? I'm going to put that down first. Yeah, that's better, isn't it? I like that because it hides the L. The L's a bit short. I wanted it a bit longer, so that hides that. So, under there, it's a bit longer, honest. Right, okay, because it looks very, very short, doesn't it, compared with the rest of it? Oh, I could have put that on instead. Never mind. Right, okay. Oh, I could have put a rose on without any. That's just a spiral, and then I've gone round with the colour. Right, so that's that done. Yeah. I've also got circles actually, and we can do some pages with that as well. Right, okay. Oh, yeah, that's another thing I was going to do. Where is it? Can I use? Oh, that's what I was going to do. So this. Okay. Normally I put tissue paper on here, but I'm going to use this. Which is the best side? The other side. So I'm going to put this across here. Okay. At an edge. An edge. What's one of those edge? I meant to say edge. At an edge. In fact, I think I've said that before. You can make two of these. That size, this paper, couldn't you? Right, so I'm going to cut it in whatever, half-ish. Yeah, let's cut it down here. This is double-sided tape, okay. I'm not bothered if it cuts into it, actually, I don't think, anyway, at the moment. Probably because I'm in a rush. What can we do with this then, eh? I'll do one of my little patterns, I think. Yeah. Let's do a little edger. So what I'm going to do is an edger and somewhere. I don't think on the right. So what I'm going to do is I was rudely interrupted because it says you've got to delete some files, otherwise you can't continue recording video. Yeah. Right. So I'm going to try and get my hand out of the way because I'm always like this, and you don't like seeing that, do you? Right. So this is the. Oh, I love doing this one. I did it the other day on that thing, and it's so easy to do, just like this. So anything like this, anything weird, you can stretch it out, you can go around. Okay, and it looks really nice. Although we don't need all that. Probably is that nearly twice? No, but I can choose the best bit, I suppose. That's a good thing, isn't it? So like this, making sure we're completely wacky. Yeah, look, there we go. Little one, big one. This is a bit like my other one I did. No, I love this. So now I'm going to just go, all I'm doing now is going inside, so it's lines again. Lines, yes, lines, plenty of lines. Alright then, so even if I want to use the middle, I might be able to use the edges still. So I can put that down the edge of some. See, you're practicing here for larger pieces, aren't you? I suppose. Right, so what I can do, I'm not gonna I'll cut it where we need to, okay. Pencil, where are you when we need you? Here you are, right. Okay, so I'm gonna cut here and here and leave the tape on the back. Okay, in case we need to use it later. Now we're going to peel the tape off, I don't know, but we're going to do it. Yeah, only we're going to peel the tape off now, we haven't got that edge there. I think we sort of like pull it back a bit and hope for the best, yeah. Yeah, I think I've got it here. What's going on with my watch? Oh, it's telling me to move. Move, it says. What does that when I'm in the middle of something? It's even walking around earlier and it's telling me to move. Yeah. Oh. Oh yeah. There we go. Let's see. I can't even see what we're doing here. Are we getting around the edge? It's not necessarily. See, that looks absolutely gorgeous, doesn't it? I think we'd look even more gorgeous if we had something here and here, as in where is it? This. Yeah, let's do that. Something looks yellow here, but it was. So I'm just making it slightly grey. Yeah, making it very slightly grey. So I've been using that archival ink for the black. Okay, can we see this? Because obviously, you know what I'm like. I've got that 1, 2 on top. Okay, and I want to put it back to 1. There we go. That's it. Right, yeah, look at that. See, there. These are different sized. So these are sort of like using up things. So it looks a bit very homemade, because we have fun when we're homemade. Machine, we don't have fun, do we? Yeah. That's what I'm trying to get across at the moment. So we're not allowed to act like a machine. Got to act like we're enjoying it. Okay, so that's purposefully done. See, purposefully done, and all different. Okay, so let's get some butterflies. Got them, yeah. And they're just a mix of all sorts. And they're not, where are they? There's my bits. Flowers, leaves. Can't find them. Where are they? Yes. Found them. Okay, found my circles, yes. So there's punched ones, which are these. They're the size you want, little ones like that. Book page ones. Or book page with a thing on it. That's my paper there. Ooh. There's another one. Let's have different. Let's have totally different. What's that? It's just got some. I don't know where they went. I got some gold leaf things. I don't. No idea where they went since. So that's different as well. Yeah, each one's different. No, that's different. Yeah, I want some mini ones like that, don't I? Oh yeah, guess what? I've got to show you this. Let me demo this. This is a wax. I bet it don't work now. A wax thing for picking up gems. It also works with paper. Yay! See, that's what you can do, and you can use it to stick as well. So I can use that. So if you've got, you know, fingers that don't work properly, I got that free with some gem tack. Yeah. So this is the big one. So we go from small to large, or small to big. They've got too many. Is that bigger than that one, or should we not use the one with the thing? And then that might work. Yay! So small to big. In other words, big to small, because I always get mixed up. There we go. So that can get even the paper that size. Amazing, isn't it? And I just glue on there like that. And it works. What? I'm just being hopeful, aren't I? So that goes there. That one. It's great, isn't it? Yeah, so when you've got little tiny things, little tiny papers, I was making some houses, whimsical houses the other day. I've got a video on that, by the way. It's very, if you haven't seen my whimsical houses, they're worth a look. Honestly, if you want to make your own deck, that's not worked. Why? Oh, I know why, because it's got that little flower on it, I think. It's got your own, if you want to do your own decorations, and they're very effective. Whimsical houses is a very cute thing. It's not, it's they're little, very tiny, very cute. Yeah, and I got some origami paper windows. That sounds a bit of an oxymoron, doesn't it? Hold on a minute, I might have room for this one now. I'm doing them this close together. Let's try it. So I think that's probably why I wasn't too keen on that. There we go, and I've gone a bit further up there, haven't I? What am I doing? Yeah, so that actually will do. Right, I don't agree that it would dry in clear glue. You can leave, honestly. Don't agree with that. Yeah. There we go. So they've got those as well. Yeah. So you can do things like that. Simple ideas like that. So there's lots and lots of things you can do. Let's find what we've got in here. I've got this as well. This stuff. There's lots and lots of bits in it, and I don't know what I've collected here. Oh, isn't that nice? That's got some potential, but I don't know what. Oh, I know. Not that. Not that, not that, not that. Oh, little heart shape. How cute is that? I've no idea where I've got these from. Right, I'm going to get that. Okay, so we've got this. And we've got this. Let's do that. Let's do a patchwork job. Or you can do collage. I'm going to do a patchwork job. Because I like that. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Let's get some of this on it here. Okay. You probably think, well, this woman's mad. I am. But it's, what is it? What is it? What is it? It's different. Oh, it's an envelope or something, is it? It's something like that. Oh, hold on a minute. I might be going the wrong way. I'll put it on the different way because it fits better. Yep. So let's get a black pen, which is here, and do some faux stitching around the edge of that. There we go. Yeah. So it's either going to be that way or that way. Now let's have it that way. Okay. Well, I've got that there. Yeah. I'm gonna might. That's my phrase. I'm gonna might put that there. I'm gonna might put that there. Yeah. Let's do this. Any pair of scissors. Okay. So now we're going to use up this absolutely, I don't know, let's just get rid of that side a minute because it's too much. There we go. Yeah. I don't know if that's too... Well, I'm going to make it into a pocket. Yes, I don't know if you saw my, oh my flip through my journal. Did I show you? I don't know if I showed you that. I can't remember if I showed you that, but there's a bit in it where it's got sunshine, a rainbow, and a picture of houses. And you open it up and it says something about, it's got a quote about a rainbow. I was just thinking, that's the sort of thing I'm doing. That's the sort of like thing I'm doing here. It's not it's like a torn page stuff. In fact, you could tear a page, couldn't you? No, this is too small to do that. Yeah. It's like torn page art. I like torn page art, it's good. What else I've got in there? Well, oh, what we're doing, don't do it that too far because you'll be sticking the, because it's going to hang above it, isn't it? Hang above, hang. It isn't going to hang above at all. Right, let's see what else we've got here. We've got a stamp, I think. Is that a stamp? Oh, it's like that. I was thinking, oh yeah, you could actually put that in there, couldn't you? There you go, found that. So all these little scrappy things I've had for ages. That's the sort of thing. In fact, it sort of all matches, doesn't it? So what I'm going to do is, I'll put a thing here and put some, we can do it there now, here. I don't know if that's too big. Scissors, I'm going to cut that down. Okay, oops. I was going to do a thumbnail, but is that viable in this instance? Don't know, actually cut it out of, I don't know. Right, to go in the same theme as well, let's do a fluted edge thumbnail. Okay, it's a very tiny bit here. Yeah, that gives the impression it's sort of like all raggy, doesn't it? I don't know whether I want it on the same page. I'll put it on. Instead of having it on the same page, let's move along a bit and have it here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we're doing anything now. There's no plan to this at all, which is probably why it's taking ages. And let's see if I can find anything else to put in the box. I mean, you could put a butterfly in. Okay, no, it's actually a not a piece of music paper at all. It's a well, it is. As you can see, it is. It's a 6x6 paper, which will fit nicely in there. And I'm going to ink it up. Not going to stay in there. I should have it that way. I'll probably have it that way actually because it is a bit big. Right, there's a big piece there. Let's think what else we can do. Right, so let's be different. I might put that actually, let's be different. If you've done the whimsical butterflies as well, they're the ones that I've done. Oh, was it sort of like, not necessarily a watercolour, it could be. Yeah, just stick them on the page. Yay! Just stick one on a page, that would be amazing. Once that would do. Might even do a couple of these. How about that? Yeah. Look at that. That's really nice, isn't it? There. I don't know why I've done that there. Let's have that. Where's that other one with it? Let's put one there then in that case. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. That's a watercolour one. That's definitely watercolour paper. I'll stick that on. Yeah, that's nice. Look how pretty that one is. See, you could do pretty ones as well. That's Muni Poscas I've used for the patterns over the top of the watercolour. And probably black. Ow! Why did I do that? Black pen. I went straight on in there, straight on there. Right, let's have a look, see what we've got so far. Yeah, so paper edges, page edges like that. Butterflies. Yeah, so we're trying to make sure they stay down. Pocket that. Double page whatever. Don't know yet. That's a pocket. Right, okay, so that and the butterfly and the. I don't know, what can we put on the others? How do we have? We've got butterflies on. Let's have some more flowers on. Yeah, because I've got all these, look, you see, all made up. So these are all the things we've got already done. That's nice, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Have a glittery one, yeah. I'm not putting those, I wouldn't put those on the middle because that's too bulky. Book page 1. Nice, isn't it? I've got those on the outside. Oh, that one, that's cute. That's a candidate, isn't it? And that one, green flower, yeah, why not? Or just a pattern it could be, couldn't it? Well, there's those. Whimsical. Flowers, which is nice. Yeah. So that's a great way of decorating a book, isn't it? Yeah, miniatures. I like that one. I love the whimsical. And oh, I've got any more. There's that one. Yeah, let's do those. So I'm going to do a whimsical and one of those. That one's got to go on the back page, I think, somewhere. Like that or that. I think there. I don't know why we're doing the butterflies on the floor and they're flowers on in the air. I don't know, but never mind. Oh, what's that? What is that? What is it? I don't know what that is. Long hairs. It says long hairs. Yes, it's out of a wildflower book, I think. Long hairs. Something on the oh, there's something on those. Oh, look, I found some squares. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, it's not right, is it? It's very... It's not right angle. Right, wait a minute. I've got an idea. And so, I've got this. I've managed to fold it neatly, like it wasn't. So, what do you think I'm going to make now then? Oh, I've still got that on, it doesn't matter then. Turn it round or something so you can't see it on the other side. Right, let's have a look. Let's get that neat, the same as that. So I'm going to stick that on there. In fact, I don't know, should we have... Yeah, let's have it that way because it's got that... You just get the impression that you've used scrap paper, don't you, there? So that's fun. Right. Yeah, so that's fine like that. I want to put that there, I don't know. What do you think? Why am I going over there? That must be part of a collage. Yeah, I like the idea of that as well. I might do that on that side. And, oh, we could have something on here. That's the other one. There's another one that's different treasure instead. I don't want it to go... Oh no, oh no, oh no. I don't want it to be too big on there. I don't want to put it here in the middle. I do not. I want to put it at one side like that. And perhaps have something underneath it. There's another label. They could have the long hairs label underneath it. I don't know. No, that looks odd, doesn't that? Treasure. I don't know. Ink them up. There's one without anything on. I could use it there instead. Yeah. Don't need any more. Right, that's your journaling spot, okay, so I'm going to leave that. I'm not putting any pockets on it. Although you could put pockets on here, couldn't you? Good. Oh no, I can put that there. That's already stuck down. Wait a minute. I don't think I've got another small flower, have I? Let's go and stick that. Let's stick that on. Yeah, it would be nice actually on there. Let's see what we've got. If we've got any small ones, I don't. Don't you dare break. That's my wax thing. I've got everything all over. Oh, got those. Look a bit boring. Oh no. Oh, if you had some of those, it'd be alright. Several of those. I don't think I have. There we go. Right, so that's your little hangover. Yeah, the different things on both sides. There you go, mini hangover. That's great, isn't it? So I don't know, should we call it finished? So you got that in the first page, and you can put words in and all sorts, couldn't you, really? I mean, I could do loads of words. Yeah. Those, I've got word on the front, learn, there we go. Right, so you've got those, your little journaling spotlight, little birdie, yeah. You've got a double page spread of nothing, which was going to be all sorts. Look, wait a minute, I was going to put these down. Let me just stick these on, and then that's it. That's going to be really fast though. Come on dear. And also the other thing we saw, not that one. Treasure, yes. Let's put something over there. What about ooh, envelope stuff. Let's have a look, see what that would look like. Oh, there, or whatever. Or here. Oh. I don't know, I think we ought to tear it down somehow. I don't know how. Probably that's the, yeah, let's get some. And the treasure one has vanished, hasn't it? Has it vanished, or is it here? No, that's not treasure, that's flower. There's treasure. I'll have to watch the video to find out where the treasure went. Did you see where the treasure? It's under there. Was that it? It's saying it wants to be inked up. These things happen, you know. These things have got a mind of their own to tell you everything. Okay, I want to be inked up, so I'm sitting underneath the door. There we go. So that can go out of there. I don't fancy it. I don't know. Do I fancy it down there? Do I fancy it up there? Yeah, let's try and see if I can get it to down there, some bit below that. Yeah, it needs to be there, doesn't it? I don't know why we do things like this, but we do. Right, so now, where are we? So we've got to the middle now, yeah, and we've done the middle. And we've got a little journaling card, and a little butterfly, and a flower, and a hangover, yay, whatever it's called, page hangover thing. Yeah, with a quote on it. And a blue, so that's your little thing there. So you've got plenty of pages there to write on. It's a proper little journal, that is, isn't it? Okay, so I hope you like my content today. Please give me a thumbs up. It probably could be a long video, but hey, it's got to be a long video to be different, hasn't it? Because we're not doing normal things. Yay. So, okay, so we want to learn to be different. So don't forget, you never stop learning, even if you've been crafting for 60 years. Okay, or even longer. You can be crafting for whatever, and then anybody would tell you that. Okay, there we go. You never stop learning. Right then, so please give me a thumbs up, yay, thank you so much. And anybody who has subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. Papers on Ko-fi, I keep advertising them, but I don't know if anybody else wants them. So, you know, my link is in the description, should be. But you do not have to buy them if you don't want to. But if you do want to donate me a coffee, I buy craft items. That's all I buy with the proceeds. You don't have to do that at all. If you just put a 0, do not put a few pence, because just donating to PayPal. Don't do that. Right then, so thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.